I remember
Yeah.
I told my dad, Abo, this guy, he doesn't speak good
Yeah.
Somali.
Thankfully, yeah.
Please, unahariso. Hi guys.
Hey guys.
So my last video, I did talk about after I went
Hmm.
uni. So I didn't see after I went uni, I didn't see any Somali, any Muslim that I can
Yeah.
see myself marrying,
Yeah.
even
You
though it
live
was
in a
the first.
small community. Yeah.
Yes. And then like I remember that day, right after
Hmm.
I finished my orientation,
Hmm.
I came to my car
Yeah.
and then I did upload it
Hmm.
uh,
An online dating app.
online dating
Uh-huh.
app which is called Muzmatch. If you
Yeah.
don't know,
Uh-huh.
I would
Which is
say,
totally normal.
yeah,
Don't feel embarrassed. I think you gotta meet people somehow, right?
yes,
Yeah.
I would say try that.
Hmm.
And then I did upload that video, and then after I finished everything,
Yeah.
uploaded the video and one not video picture, one picture. In the one
Yeah.
picture I
Uh-huh.
was driving, and then right after I went home,
Uh-huh.
I saw this beautiful husband.
And I was waiting for you, right?
And
I snatched you out of there,
yeah, he did
right?
say to me like, you liked me first
I
and
did.
you did message,
Hmm.
you liked me
No, I
first.
liked you first,
Oh
sure.
yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You did like to me, and
Yeah.
after you liked me, I liked you back,
Then we matched.
and then we matched,
Yep.
and you said, hi,
Hi.
assalamu alaikum. No, you
Yeah.
didn't say hi.
Okay, I
You
didn't
said,
say it that way.
assalamu alaikum abaya. I
Uh,
remember. That's what
yeah,
you said.
I did say
Assalamu
that.
alaikum abaya. And I was like,
Hmm.
wa alaikum salam. And I looked at your profile,
Mm,
and wow, I liked everything that you said. Like
my
you,
descriptions.
the only thing that I didn't like was you. I think we did talk about that.
What is
You
it?
said, I am looking I'm looking to marry next 1 or 2 years.
Oh,
But for me, I was
yeah.
like, as soon as possible.
As soon as
I don't care.
possible.
Like
Yeah.
if I like the person,
Yeah.
I was
Which
looking
I
the
didn't
right.
even realize I set it to 1 to 2 years, honestly. Right.
Yeah,
Until you mentioned it, then I looked back and I'm like, oh, it actually does say 1 to 2
yeah,
years, which
cause
is crazy.
yes. So I liked your profile. I remember you said you didn't even say sarcastic
Yeah. Uh-huh.
questions. You
Uh-huh.
did say something like that.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember? You
Which
said
question?
waffles,
Oh,
something like that.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember. You don't have to say if you
Yeah,
don't feel
I
like.
made a joke. I made a joke there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I liked.
Is to say I like waffles, basically.
Yes.
Keep going.
So I liked your profile. You were saying I am in good position.
Yeah.
I can provide.
Hmm. Yeah.
It was a
It was
long,
detailed. It was
yes,
detailed. Yeah.
long
And what
profile.
was important for me, basically, in conclusion, was like I was looking for someone that was responsive and that was serious as well.
Mhm.
Because as you probably know, with the, online dating apps, is all you could eat buffet. Right, you have as many swipes, as many likes. People are not as serious, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to focus on a person,
Mhm.
but some people they're well focused,
Mhm.
and that's why I was looking for someone that's like responsive and serious, so they would give you the time, if that makes sense.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What makes you to like my picture?
Well, the first one's gonna be an easy one. It was because you were beautiful, right?
Oh,
There's no easy way of saying it. That's one
yes.
of the reasons you will like a person, right?
Mhm.
Outside of that, and it's I'm not. You didn't have a bio yet, right?
No,
Yeah,
I don't have.
but it was because you were beautiful, really. But the most important thing, the second part would have been like once we matched, I had a whole list of questionnaire because beauty itself is not gonna make a relationship last too long,
True.
right?
Yeah.
So you want to be as compatible as possible with that person.
Yeah, I remember one thing that I liked you in the beginning was
Yeah.
like how open you were.
Hmm.
You were asking me a lot of questions,
Yeah.
and I was appreciating that because
Yeah.
I never met someone who like
Yeah.
was asking me those kind of questions. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, this guy, he's smart, he's responsible, he's
Right.
this, he's this.
Uh,
So yeah,
I mean,
that's
the amount of question we were asking each other, honestly, the whole thing felt more of an interview than actually a dating stage. Like, I mean, we were throwing question at each other, everything from like, what do you want to do when you get married? Do you want to stay at home? Do you want to work? What kind of life do you want to build? Okay, do you want to have kids? Right, all this stuff are important. We talk about finance, growing up.
I like that.
Do you want to go outside at the park? Because I'm an active person, right? You like health, right? There's so many things. You asked me obviously about like,
Do you want to have a second wife?
exactly. Actually, you asked me more than one time, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, So we ask each other so much question that it's probably over 100, to be honest. If I added
Yeah.
everything, it's probably over 100.
Yeah, we also did ask like, do you like traveling?
Yeah.
You did said yes. You did ask me, do you want to be a
Hmm.
stay-home wife
Yeah.
or do you want to work?
Yeah.
Do you want to continue? Because
Continue
I was
schooling.
in school at that time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, you did ask me that, and I
Hmm.
was like, oh, the Somali man who is saying like, I'm gonna support you if you
Yeah.
go into still nursing school. I was like,
Uh,
wow, that's
yeah.
a lot.
I mean, if you have a wife, it does make sense to support her, right? Like naturally, especially if it's the person that you're most compatible with and you like her. Why not? I mean, what else are you missing?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's why compatibility is very important, not just beauty.
Okay, let
Hmm.
me say this. So the first 2 months, we literally didn't see each other.
Hmm.
We
Yeah,
didn't FaceTime.
it was just a call.
Just call.
Just a call.
It
That's
was
it.
just call because
Uh
I
huh.
didn't want you to. I didn't want it to meet you before I even like say this person
Yeah.
we are compatible. You know.
Exactly, yeah. Because
Yeah.
sometimes a beauty, once you see the other person and your eye beautifies,
Mhm.
then you start sacrificing some of your deal breakers because they're beautiful, right? And that could become a danger, especially if the person is not for you, right?
Yes. Yes.
And I'm sure that applies to guys too, really guys, because every guy has a type of woman that he wants to marry. But because obviously with a man that love beauty,
Mhm.
they see somebody beautiful and they sacrifice everything else.
Yeah.
But beauty is not there. I don't know, 50, 60 years, right? The person changes. Can you still love the person? You know?
But I can say like before I even met you, I
Yeah.
liked you
Yeah.
because the way you were questioning it.
Hmm.
I liked you before I even met you, and I was like, oh, if I like this person, I
Yeah.
don't want to go a marriage that I'm not happy.
Yeah.
So I need to stay away until I see myself like,
Hmm.
uh, I can say like I can marry this person.
Right.
So I did told my dad like in the beginning of our relationship, I can
You
say like
did.
the first 2 months
Hmm.
after we met,
Yeah.
the first day we met, I
Yeah.
told my dad,
You're the first one who told.
my dad,
Yeah. You,
yeah.
you told your dad before I did tell my mom or my dad, really. And one of the reason is, especially in Somali, there's a lot of tribalism where especially from the girl side, if the dad says no, it's really hard to push.
Hmm.
I mean, the whole thing kind of falls apart. Whereas at least from other Muslim community, yes, there will still be resistance. Sometimes it might be due to the skin of color, right? But over here, we're all black. Yeah, there's a discrimination against, depending on the
Yeah,
tribe and what have you.
yeah.
Yeah, but because it was easier on your end, I knew it's gonna get easier on my end. Hmm.
Yes. So after I told my dad, I did tell you like what kind of question is my dad will ask you.
Oh,
I know my
yeah.
dad
Thankfully, she prepared me.
yeah, because he didn't
I,
he doesn't speak English at that time.
no,
Now
no,
you are good.
Somali.
Oh, English I said. I mean
No, I didn't
Somali.
speak a good Somali.
Good
My
Somali.
Somali was very bad,
Very
very
bad.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, now
Uh-huh.
your
I do
Somali is good.
better. I do better for sure.
Hmm.
But she was coaching me basically the type of question your dad would ask me, and the one word you told me he's gonna ask for sure was balwad,
Yes.
and I didn't know what was balwad, which is basically an addiction, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I didn't know, and you told me he's gonna ask you about balwad. Just be prepared for that.
I remember
Yeah.
I told my dad, Abo, this guy he doesn't speak good
Yeah.
Somali.
Thankfully, yeah.
Um, please, unaxariiso.
Exactly.
Wallahi, that's what I told
Oh
him.
my God! Thanks God,
Because
right?
I know my dad and I we have a good relationship.
Relationship, mashallah.
So yes, we talk a lot.
Uh-huh.
And then I told him, Abo unaxariiso, he
Naxariis
doesn't speak good
maskiinka.
Somali.
Yeah, yeah.
So how did he say like
Okay, I think when you told me what is balwad, you told me, oh, he's gonna ask. Balwad means like, hey, do you have an addiction like a cigarette, right? And I was like, oh, okay, okay. So I get it, addiction, cigarettes, got it. So I started speaking with your dad, and actually, you were still our interpreter. It
yeah.
was a three-way calls. Counselor was still interpreting some of the words what he was saying, and obviously your dad was an elder man, so
Yes.
sometimes it's and he speaks a good Somali, maybe an old Somali
Yes,
wordings.
yes.
I understood nothing. I'm sorry to say that. Like a couple words, I understand. Majority of it, I'm like, cause what did he say, right? But then he asked about the bilwat. I'm like, ooh, I know how to answer this. Then I said, so he asked me, do you have bilwat? And I said, oh, I said, I never touched a cigarette with my hands. That's the response I gave. And in Somali, I said, "Willige," what did I say? "Willige cigarette gacantay ma ku taabanin." When in reality, all I needed to say is, I don't have an addiction. That's it. I don't know why I have to bring cigarette and touching it with my hands, but I think I got scared And I just remember you mentioned something about cigarettes, and then yeah,
I think it was not only like the Somalis, but
yeah,
also you were shy. I think that
yeah.
was the first time ever in your entire
Shy,
life you talked
and
to someone's
that is true. That is
someone's
true.
family. You know,
Yeah, this is the furthest I brought someone over.
really.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So also the process was like, okay, I hope I'm doing it right.
Hmm.
But the Somali was terrifying me, to be honest.
And
Mhm.
then after you talked to my dad,
Mhm.
you did tell your family, right?
Yeah, afterward, I told obviously my mom, my sisters, my brother. I told everybody from there because if it got easier from this side, I knew it was gonna get easier on my side, right?
Mm-hmm.
So thankfully, that process was like so much easier. But you actually did meet my parents, didn't you? My
I
mom
did.
specifically.
I did meet your sister
Yeah.
and your mom for
Hmm.
the first time. I
Yeah.
think it was after 3 to 4 months that we were talking.
Yeah.
That's when I met your family.
Right.
But you didn't meet my family because they're not living in here. My
Hmm.
dad lived in back home in Africa.
Hmm.
But my other side of my family live in a different states.
Yeah.
So yeah, you didn't meet my family, but I did meet
Exactly.
your sister and
Yeah,
your mom.
you did, which is a little bit unconventional, because the female usually don't meet the other side's family.
Did you know that before, or did I
I
tell you
had no
that?
clue. I had no
Who
clue
told
because
you
I
that?
didn't know anything about Somali culture and a lot of this stuff. I thought it was a normal thing because I didn't speak Somali. Therefore, for you meeting my parents, I thought that is more than normal.
No, it's not. In Somali
Okay,
culture, I think in
okay,
Somali culture, girl cannot meet. No, they can meet, but I
it's not
didn't see like
common.
it's not
It's not
common,
common.
especially outside. Like I met your family like
Yeah.
in a restaurant.
Exactly.
Yes.
Just like a normal American style, right? Like you meet my parents because I wanted you to meet them so you get comfortable with them.
Yeah.
How's my mom gonna treat you? My sisters are gonna treat you, right? Because I want you to get comfortable. But I didn't know that is not normal. Like it's definitely outside of the norm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I met your mom and she was so nice.
Yeah.
And your sister,
Uh huh.
mashallah.
Mashallah.
And then after you talked to my
Mhm.
dad, I met your mom
Mhm.
and your
Yep.
sister. That was rough 4 months, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about the nikah
Yep.
time, how
Mhm.
I will gonna move to his place because I was
Exactly.
living at that time 2 hours away from the
Yeah, two
place
hours
that you
away from
were.
me. Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, a lot of it went pretty fast. Everything in maybe 6 months.
Hmm.
But I mean, we spent a whole 2 months just asking questions. There's nothing but question. It was a question after question after question. Um, then, um, I mean, once you met my mom, from there, the nikah is already there. By the time you speak with my mom, everything has been said. Is a question of like, all right, let's get the ball moving.
Yes.
All right.
So do you want to talk about how was our first date, or you want to talk about
Oh,
in a
that could
different?
be a separate video because that's
Yeah.
exciting. Because yeah, no, no, I want to leave it for a separate video. Yeah, it's gonna be
Really?
wonderful. Trust me. Yeah, it's gonna be wonderful. Same with like how our nikah happened, the wedding. There's so many crazy things that happen that you don't even expect,
Mhm.
right? And you could probably tell it's my fault, right? Some of them, because I don't know a lot about Somali tradition, what have you.
Yeah.
I assume things to be Somali tradition that were not.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a next video.
I remember. Yes, you
Mhm.
said, "Oh, I liked the way you speak in Somali because that's
Oh,
one thing you were looking in a
yeah.
wife, I
Oh,
guess,
a hundred
because you
percent
wanted your future
to
kid
improve also
to
myself.
speak Somali too, right?"
Exactly, because I wanted someone that speaks Somali
Mm-hmm.
and someone that's also good in her religion for the
Mm-hmm.
for the kids, and
Mm-hmm.
Somali for me too, right?
But I did
Because
teach you Somali, isn't it?
you taught me now, but during dating stage, you want to look for someone that you're compatible with, that you can learn from too.
Yes.
So Somali was something I needed to learn.
So I was telling everybody in my
Yeah.
family side,
Hmm.
hey, FYI, my husband, my potential husband, he
Yeah.
doesn't speak Somali. No, he
Mm-mm.
did speak Somali, but his Somali was not good. And
Yeah.
I didn't want them to see like he's like,
Oh,
some.
struggling with it, like what do they call it? So, the Somalis that don't speak a good Somali.
Say what?
Say wallahi, yeah. Everybody be like, oh, so you're a say wallahi.
Yeah, and
Okay.
some people they see like if if someone doesn't speak their own language,
Yeah.
they will
Oh, like
say,
a strange person, like
are
you
you
could look down
crazy,
on it.
brother? How
Exactly.
can you not speak your own mother language?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. But I will say if you didn't watch the last video,
Hmm.
uh I would say watch that video,
Hmm.
because after you watch that video, this video makes
Would make
sense.
more sense. It's a
Yes.
continuation, and
Mm-hmm.
the next video obviously is gonna go further in depth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And please don't forget to
Yep.
subscribe. Don't forget to like this
Yep.
video and comment down below.
Hmm.
Um, and tell us how you see
Uh huh.
yourself, if you are single, how
Uh
you
huh.
see yourself,
Yeah.
like
What stage you're
what
in, and
stage
if you're married, like, did you guys ask a lot of questions?
yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good question.
Yeah.
So bye for now.
Take care.